Welcome to the Ohio Railway Museum. For over 50 years, our nonprofit organization has been educating our visitors on the role railroads played in the life of people and businesses of Ohio and the United States. The museum is designed to educate through displays and demonstrations. Rides and seasonal events also take place every year. With over 25 pieces in the collection, there is plenty to see and discover. From passenger cars to streetcars to our 100-year-old locomotive, history truly comes alive at the Ohio Railway Museum. The Norfolk and Western number 578 was in regular service between 1917 to 1944, operating into Columbus, Ohio. In 1958, it was retired after 48 years of service. At that time, it was donated to the museum by the Norfolk and Western Railway Company. The Ohio Railway Museum has been changing and growing ever since it was founded. One thing that hasn't changed is the passion for the rail all of its founders and current staff share with every visitor. In 1945, a group of Columbus men, many returning from the war, started the Central Ohio Rail Fans Association. Their chief aim was to get together, often at the O-Gauge Model Railroad Club located in the Columbus Union Station Arcade, and talk about railroads. In 1946, an opportunity was presented to the Rail Fans Association. It was to acquire the only operational wooden interurban car remaining in Ohio, Ohio Public Service Number 21. The Akron chapter of the National Railway Historical Society owned the car with the intent of preserving it. Number 21 desperately needed a new home. The Lorain Trucking Company moved the car to Columbus, and after some confusion on where it would reside, the Ohio Fairgrounds was chosen. Many members were ready to scrap number 21 and the idea of starting a museum. But soon their minds would be changed. A rail fan from Worthington, Ohio, came to one of their meetings and offered a glimmer of hope. He suggested that a piece of the old Columbus, Delaware, and Marion Railway could be leased at a reasonable rate. At the March meeting of the association in 1948, the final plans were made and the project was underway. Columbus Public Service Number 21 found its new home, as did the Ohio Railway Museum. Run entirely by volunteers, the Ohio Railway Museum has continually educated and entertained its visitors since its creation in 1948. The Ghost Trolley is an annual event designed for elementary school children and up. A spooky, but not too spooky, experience. Kids can learn about the railroad through a haunted tour of the rail cars and a ride down the rails on the Ghost Trolley. This year, the Ghost Trolley event brought in so many people that additional days were added to the schedule, and ultimately the museum's 2009 season. From its humble beginnings of a group of railroad enthusiasts to its current crop of dedicated volunteers, the Ohio Railway Museum is now one of the oldest railroad museums in America. The Ohio Railway Museum, a moving experience.